Hey, look at me. Actually finished making a video before the stream for a change. Hello, Megaleech. Hello, Honey. How you all doing? It's all set to go, and I didn't have my webcam because I'd used it on my work computer for some meetings. And so had to duck out. I was like arguably 60 seconds late. But I made what's called a Royal Hawaiian, and I like it. Nomi. Look at Harry Craddock recipes. Depth charge. They get some fun names. I think one of his most famous that's still served today might be the Corpse Reviver number 2. Fun names like a Depth Charge, Gin, Lily Blanc, Kina aromatized wine, dashes of absinthe. Cousin of a wet martini, basically. Do I have a Kina at the moment? I don't know. Oh, good. I'm glad you're good, honey. Upping the ante. Calvados, Dubonnet, Triple Sec. Man, I might try that. I've actually got a shit ton of cocktails that I've found that are on my list, which is honestly one of the... Where did I put my phone? Well, where did I put my phone? It's over here. I'm getting confused. One of the smarter things I did was to have the task management tool, Trello. Where when I see something go, oh, I like the sound of that, I'll make that. I put it in here and it just waits for me. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So what was the other one I was going to... I was going to make a Piña Verde tonight because I made some cream of coconut. Who made cream of coconut? Actually, Heine, you're asking about, I just had an idea. Rebel Moon Team was glad the Zack Snyder film was removed from the Star Wars universe. Christ, it sort of looks like a Star Wars movie. The trailer actually looks pretty good. Image creator. I'm going to say 1920s bartender in the Savoy Hotel bar. Making cocktails. What does it generate? That prompt. Also, that also makes me realize I should have the Discord open. Wow, it did these things that at first glance actually kind of look like photos, and then have it ready. Also playing a game. Oh, what game are you playing? I'm actually gonna. What's in general? I hope you know Dr. Abigail's joking about the spoiling the stitch. Because I mean you got it right, because it was quite obvious really. AI generated images. All right, I'm going to do it the way Megaleech does it. Dun, 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 dun. Get this happening. Tuesday, 29th of the 8th. All right. Now these actual images I did. Prompt in. Save each of these. Do. Three. Okay, I'll process create them, save them, and then upload. Oh, Monster Train. What's Monster Train like or about? Style? Oh, goodness me. Open in pictures. Love for me these AI generated images. The classic is at first glance, they look kind of good. And then you look at them and go, oh, wow, there's whole elements of that are quite fucked up. Well, that's pretty good. And I'm almost finished it. Dirty Player on Twitch. This is actually a new shirt. I have a massive collection of these cocktail shirts, and I got some new ones just last week. Now I'm going to show it off because you said that. See? It's the same thing repeated. It's like the shaker and was that something red? That'd be a Cosmo. But yeah, this is one of my new shirts. Quite like it. It's a little bit big. It was really funny. I found some that were on sale, like they were really cheap, but they only had them in unusual sizes. I got a couple that are much larger than the sizes I normally get. This isn't the biggest one. The biggest one sits really weird. It's almost like a caftan. It's so big. Oh God, Dirty Player. Just seriously, just search online Hawaiian style cocktail shirts, and you'll find a sheet ton of sites that sell them. And it's worth checking more than one site because I kind of think they're all coming out of the same warehouse in China, but the prices will be different on different websites. And yeah, I'm also quite pleased that I've been buying these shirts for, I don't know, a year or two now, and I haven't been ripped off. I did get ripped off with some other stuff that I bought online during COVID. Um, Not these shirts though. Mm. So I wasn't going to buy any more of these shirts until our spring, summer, because I think the main audience for these sites are the Northern Hemisphere. Oh, actually, Dirty Player, this is a tasty little drink. Got my cherry and orange peel garnish in it. It's called a Royal Hawaiian. It's gin, pineapple juice, lemon juice, and orgeat as a sweetener. And it's actually pretty good. Pretty light, simple drinks, not sophisticated. Tasty though. I'm gonna make another drink, I think, because I've finished this already. Wow. And I also use this occasion to do things. Okay. See, to each their own. If we're talking, smoking, the wacky tobacco, that's arguably healthier than drinking alcohol, arguably less dangerous. But I mean, the smoking is not good for your lungs. Of course, these days you can get the edibles and whatnot. Not that there's no risk attached to that, but I think far less health risk than alcohol. No one of those people who pretends there's nothing wrong with drinking alcohol, or God forbid, would actually try and coerce someone or shame someone into drinking alcohol. I think that's bullshit. I just do it because I like it. But I'm not going to pretend there's not a bad side to it. So, Dirty Player. Well, man, good for you. I think I might set up and quickly. And also, Dirty Player, I should clarify for you. Just starting the stream. Most of the regulars aren't actually here, but most people actually watch me on YouTube. But I use a thing called StreamYard to restream to Facebook and Twitch at the same time. I'm streaming to YouTube. So some people watch me on Twitch. Some people watch me on Facebook. Most people watch me on YouTube. See, I think you learn the error of your ways. That's not good. Bottle of tequila a day, not good for your health, your emotional well-being, or probably your bank balance either, for that matter. So I honestly think you've made a good health choice, ditching the booze and picking up the weed. It's a much better habit. I mean, probably depends how hard you hit the weed as well. Oof. Oh, okay. Where's your... Well, yeah. More power, because actually once you slide down like that, very hard to stop. So more power to you for recognizing bad and stopping it. Very much applaud you on that. So the next one I'm going to make is a Pina Verde. Quickly consult my list. What do I have to get ready for this? Green chartreuse, pineapple juice, lime juice, cream of coconut. All right. Cheers, Dirty Player. I mean, it's no small feat to recognize you're fucking yourself up and stop doing it with alcohol abuse, because alcohol abuse is very seductive, because it blanks out the fucking world, and it's at least mildly socially acceptable as well. There's always been the stigma with smoking and whatnot. It's increasingly legal around the world, but there's always the stigma with it. And yes, I mean, there's a stigma with most people against severe alcohol abuse, but sorry, I just saw on, speaking of Facebook, Kathy on Facebook put a sad face. That's not good. I don't know if you want to share what you're sad about. But yeah. Oh gosh, Kath. Okay, so you're saying because you're an alcoholic. Okay, now I feel like I'm a bad influence. Well, it's recognition of a drinking problem is a pretty significant thing. It is, as they say, the first step to recovery. So, Dirty Player, Eastern USA, love the weed. Legal to grow for personal use. Well, we've finally reached the stage of medicinal marijuana here. This is the thing. This is not a thing I indulge in, but I think the prohibition of marijuana is ridiculous, particularly when alcohol is legal, because alcohol is extremely dangerous on so many levels. So I'm sure you remember what happened in your part of the world. It's like medicinal marijuana gets legalized, then the provision of prescriptions becomes a bit of a joke, and that the doctors are handing it out for anything. And so then the legislators go, oh my God, everyone's just smoking it anyway. Let's just legalize it. So we might be a year or two away from a significant push to legalize the weed. All right, I think I'm going to put the chickens in charge. Oofed. Just while I make another video, which won't take long because it's only going to be a YouTube short. See if I can get the chickens to stay. Nope. What are you doing, chickens? Honestly, I give you one job. Yeah, I'm going to move this over here. Oh no, I'm going to do it that way. Okay. All right. So I'll put, hey, Strictly Sega, just putting the chickens in charge while I make a video. Weed should have been legal back in the 90s when you gave it. Yeah, like I said, it's not something I indulge in, but I do think it's ridiculous that it's illegal. So few chickens. Megalith, you're not going to let up on that. So few chickens. I don't look, as I said, there's at least 4 more somewhere in the house. And I've actually had a bit of trouble finding them. I have to see. All right, I'm going to set up for this. Got to make a pina verde, a green pina colada, basically. Green chartreuse pina colada. Colada. That's the Copacabana. We shall make it first. Put that there. Gonna shake your little booty down to the ground. Okay. Okay. Put this away. God, the tiny bit of that left. All right. Just freshly squeezed lemon juice today. Freshly made cream of coconut. Get my green chartreuse out of the cupboard. All right. Alrighty. All right, Dirty Player. Bedtime. I get we're in very different time zones. It's just Monday evening for me. Take care, and thank you so much for dropping by. Oh, that seems like a nice mix. Canadian Club Dry Ginger. Dry ginger is a really good mixer, actually. I've got, which is it? The Fever Tree Dry Ginger Ale. Really like it as a mixer. Right. Phone, stop being over there and come over here. So just checking, pineapple juice, lime juice, and cream of coconut. Fucking suicidal chickens, what are they doing? That's one job, chickens. One job. Hey, Liam, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Just admonishing my chickens for not doing their one job. Oh, God. They look crazed. I'm going to leave them like that. Get too pretty. Preach to make it today. Oh. Okay. 1.5 ounces. Uh, 1.5 ounces of this shitty pineapple juice. Real pineapples are too expensive. Half an ounce of lime juice. And 3/4 of an ounce cream of coconut. Oof. Pre-shaken, that looks terrible, quite honestly. All right. Let me. What am I doing? Putting a bit of fresh ice in here. It's probably enough. Gonna shake my booty now on my cocktail. So this in a different glass. Put in this one. All right. Start the camera, dude. All right. There. Well, that's trouble free. Let's see how quickly I can do my little talky talk. The reflected lights. Turn that on. Turn this on. Honestly, let's not even do a photo. Move this back around a bit. Chuck that over there. Need to angle this down. What am I doing? All right. All right, that's on. Let's get this on. Oh, I seem to have nudged that a little bit. It's okay. Record. See how quickly I can do this. G'day, cocktail lovers. Green chartreuse might seem a strange thing to put in a pina colada with, but the Pina Verde says it's a good idea, and is it? Oh, this is worth trying. It's often served over pebble ice. I decided to serve it up. Here's how you make it. In your shaker, put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of green chartreuse, then 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of pineapple juice, then 1/2 ounce or 15 mils of lime juice, and finally about 3/4 ounce, around 22.5 mils of cream of coconut. Add ice to the shaker, shake that really hard for about 15 seconds because the cream of coconut is going to want to separate, and then strain it into your glass of choice. This has more depth and it's got these great herbal elements that a traditional pina colada doesn't. Yeah. You could say this is a more sophisticated pina colada. It's got these herbal elements that give it a lot of depth. It is actually surprisingly good. Give it a go. A Pina Verde. Cheers. It is actually pretty good. All right. That's it for videos tonight. Gonna sit down. Put my chickens away for the evening. They've said, well, I'm going to turn everything off. All right, turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Go over there. You go over there out of the way. And we're donezo. Oh. Okay, chickens retire. Oh dear. Okay. Turn the banner off. No more chickens in charge. Oh, looks lordy. Anyway. Pina Verde. It's really yummy. The green chartreuse is really interesting. A herbal tropical drink. Herbal coconut drink, in fact. It's yum. I've got to be careful not to drink it too fast. Green chartreuse is 55% alcohol. So it's just really yummy. And I would like really enjoy just like necking it. But I'll try and sip. And sippy sip. Oh man, that is good, actually. Solid 8 out of 10 for the Pina Verde. No, that is tasty. Do. Come on. What is tonight? Jesus Christ. I've had like no fucking idea what day of the week it is all this week. It's one of the weird things COVID has definitely done to me. Made me just super confused about what day of the week it is. And I was actually in the office today. That was fun. Actually, from the point of view of my work, there was no point being in the office. But you know what they say? It's the interactions, whatnot. So I fucking socialized with people today. Chatted with people. I mean, I did work too. kind of like when someone, this is the thing I'm dealing with, where like someone's doing a thing and said, "Oh," and someone pointed out like that was the thing they were doing was like my area of expertise, and they're like, "Oh, we're doing it like this," and I'm trying to find a polite way of saying, "You're doing it like shit," is what you're doing it. This is terrible. Why are you doing it like this? For God's sake, let me show you how to do it properly. And I'm trying to find a more gentle way of saying that. So I'm just saying things like, "Hey, happy to help. If you want to refine this, I'm quite keen to be in on the review process." And I've just got to not say, "Oh, for God's sake, you're bollocksing this so much." It's not even actually. No, I have. It's rude when there's something that's kind of like your area of expertise, and belittle people where it's not their area of expertise. So I don't want to belittle them. It's just it's relatively new or unknown to these people. So I'm like, this is a core thing that I've been doing for more than a decade. So maybe let me fix it for you. Kind of like trying not to be snarky. If I was out somewhere and saying like I'm going to get a cocktail, and they went, "Yeah, I like cocktails too. My favorite's vodka soda." And I did, "Really? That's your favorite cocktail, is it? Awesome." I usually don't shit talk people, but inside, such a fucking snob. Oh, my excuse for drinking that relatively fast is with the cream of coconut and the citrus in it, and the cream of coconut wants to separate from the drink. So have to drink it before it separates. Hey, Safa, how you doing? It's fine. Tuesday evening. It's not fine. It actually rained a little bit today. I'll put my phone this time. Clean up. A bunch of stuff I need to remember to put back in. You know what? I might actually do it now, because I think I want to go and get a cube of ice, actually. So I might disappear for 30 seconds. I can't even be bothered. Okay. Maybe I'll put the chickens in charge when I do it. How's that, chicken? No, you're going to fucking fall over. Get your shit together, chickens. All right, that'll do. All right, get these things I've got to put back in the fridge. Ugh. All of these. God damn. Lots of things to put back in the fridge. I'll be back very quickly. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. All right. Move a couple of things. Pour myself. Okay, chickens, solid job. Out you go. Decided to get some of my sexy clear ice. I'm going to have a clarified cocktail over sexy clear ice. Seems like, oh, I don't want to waste it, but treat yourself. And also, I've made a heap of it recently, and I think this piece has been in the freezer for quite a while. I love that it just vanishes. It just fucking vanishes when you pour a drink in there. So cool. I mean, which possibly just means I'm very easily amused that I find that cool, but invisible ice. Very cool. Anyway. It's kind of like I made the clear ice for cocktails and then I don't use it in cocktails, for cocktail videos, I mean. Then I don't use it in videos very often because it's like, well, this is not a clear drink, so why would I put it on that clear ice? I just think, I'm just doing this for myself, just for me. Little treat for me. Cheers, y'all. You can't even really see this cocktail's got a very faint blue-green tinge to it because there was blue curacao in it. Yeah, I think you can see it more in the whole bottle. Or not. It actually looks, I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. I don't know how good the resolution is over the internet. Clear the decks, yo. Oh. So watched a bit more Andor with Mrs. Angry last night. Rewatch. We've watched it before. I'll probably finish it tomorrow night. And I think we decided because there's a new season of a show called Wheel of Time, which is actually a quite complex fantasy story. And I just kind of said to Mrs. Angry, oh, there's a new season. Hope they have a good recap so we can remember what the fuck happened in the first season. And she said, why don't we just rewatch the first season? And I went, difficult to argue with. So we're probably going to rewatch season 1 of Wheel of Time, and then I'll watch season 2, and then watch Ahsoka. By that time, all of Ahsoka should be on, so we can binge it. Oh, that's so fucking nice. It's a funny old world. Trying to see. Oh, I was thinking, I almost never do shots, and I don't encourage shots. I think you're a bad idea. But you can make them look cool. I was thinking, because that peanut butter whiskey I've got that just tastes super sweet, though I could make a drink with that. That's like, so it's like a chocolate peanut butter cup. Mix that with a chocolate liqueur. Probably be really yummy. And actually some chocolate bitters. Maybe do it as an old-fashioned. Chocolate peanut butter cup old-fashioned. Actually, that sounds like a crowd-pleasing idea. Do it with white creme de cacao, so it's a nice clear drink. That'll also give me an excuse to do it over clear ice as well. There you go. Yes, Given what I've been drinking, strictly say, do we like pina coladas? Getting caught in the rain. I don't really like getting caught in the rain. I do like pina coladas, though. Not into health food. I mean, well, that's a dumb reactionary thing. It depends what you mean by health food. I possibly have half a brain, which is the other requirement. And I've also said this before about the 90s. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes by the Cape, no, sex on sands. No matter how big your blanket or towel is, sand's going to get in there, and it's going to be not good. Getting sand in places you don't want sand. It's not going to be good. That's all I'm saying. That's not all I'm saying, but it's a big thing I'm saying. It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea is what I'm saying. Yes. And the other thing in the second chorus of the Pina Colada song changed from "If you have half a brain" to "I am into champagne." Also not into champagne. I think champagne is grossly overrated. Not to my taste. But then again, I don't really like wine. If I want something bubbly, I'm usually going to get cider. Something alcoholic and bubbly. Oh, yes. Innuendo in drink names is a hoot. Like, suggestive cocktail names. See, people have probably compiled lists of the sauciest cocktail names. Dirty named cocktails. Okay. Oh, this is just a fun diversion. We'll see. What do we have here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is so fucking trashy. Okay, there's one called Come in My Panties. Jesus Christ. Wet pussy. That's a shot that a lot of places actually serve. Blue balls. Coconut rum and blue curacao. Oh, a dick sucker. Oh my God. They're all very shitty drinks. Pop my cherry. Yep, they're all actually quite terrible drinks. Lick my pussy. Okay. A Martian hard-on. Dirty whore's bathwater. Tie me to the bedpost. Slippery panties. They're all terrible. They're like vodka and sweet liqueurs and pineapple juice. They're all terrible drinks. Yeah, oh my God, those were really popular for a while. The cocksucking cowboy. There was like a butterscotch schnapps and cream liqueur, I think. There's a period about, I don't know, 10 or 15, even 20 years ago, those were really popular. Sex on the Beach goes back to the 70s, I think. Oh, and here's a fun, very overdone one, which again dates back to the 80s. It's a mix of there's a Harvey Wallbanger, which is just orange juice and Galliano, Southern Comfort, and Slow Gin, and it's called A Slow Comfortable Screw Up Against the Wall. So it's got like vodka, orange juice, Galliano. So that's Screwdriver, Harvey Wallbanger. Slow for Slow Gin, Comfortable, Southern Comfort. So it's like, Slow Gin, vodka, Southern Comfort, vodka. Did I say vodka twice? Galliano, orange juice. Terrible, terrible drink. Vodka sucks. Vodka's fucking terrible. A week of dirty name cocktails. with alternative. I mean, yeah. This site says it's the second time they've done. Oh God, I didn't even say them all. I thought that was all of them. There's more. Lick her right. Bad bitch. Blue Elise, Tequila, Margaret. Oh God, they're fucking terrible. The Naughty Girl Scout. Hanky Panky, that's actually a classic. Hanky Panky is actually a classic. Gin, sweet vermouth, Fernet Branca. That is an actual real person cocktail. A dirty hooker. A hot Mexican hooker. Sex in the driveway. Dirty little virgin. Alaska duck fart. Okay. A porn star. Oh, porn star martini. Yeah. Oofed. There's some rockers. Cleverly named cocktails. How to name your cocktails. Drink name generator. List of cocktails. All right, because it's taken suggestive another way. If I just change it to dirty cocktail names. 10 dirty named cocktails that will make you blush and sip. Naked lady. Rum and Coke? What the fuck is wrong with you? Porn star martini. Dirty banana. God, this one's fucking pathetic. Dirty Coke. Dirty Shirley. Dirty martini. A blowjob shot. Featured in the Deadpool movie. Why is Corpse Reviver dirty? Jesus Christ, this website sucks. 10 naughty cocktails. Oh, here we go. The first 20 from that same website as before. Okay. What were their original dirty named cocktails? Suck, bang, and blow. Tequila and again, they're terrible. These drinks are fucking terrible. An angel's tit. You also get these shots that are like liqueur and cream. Adios, motherfucker. Oh, well, that's a swear word, but it's not sexual. Adios, motherfucker is just a version of a Long Island iced tea, which is like just put everything in it and get you drunk. Bend over Shirley. Okay. Sex on my face. Canadian whiskey, coconut rum, Southern Comfort peach liqueur, banana liqueur, cranberry juice, pineapple juice, orange juice. You know what? I don't know. I'd try that because it's only a splash of the juices, but whiskey, rum, fruit liqueur, I don't know. Liquid Viagra, Jägermeister, and Red Bull. Oh, yeah. Red-headed slut. Okay, I have seen that in bars, actually. Cocksucking cowboy. There you go. This one's just called ass. Vodka and sour apple. I agree. That probably tastes like ass. Sex with an alligator. Okay. Anus burner. Tequila with jalapeno and hot sauce. The leg spreader. Oh, God, that's so fucking... Oh, God, that's tequila and vodka and gin and rum. Jesus fucking Christ. That's ugly. Oh, yeah, it's got the blowjob shot. Slippery nipple. You do actually get that in bars. Creamy pussy. I don't know. Bailey's Irish cream. Tequila rose strawberry. Oh, God, that sounds so gross. A three-legged monkey. Whiskey, amaretto, and pineapple juice. Jesus Christ, that sounds true. A tight snatch. Oh, dear. There's so many of them are just like vodka and a fruit liqueur or something. Golden showers. Oh, God. Sit on my face. It's Kahlua, Frangelico, and Bailey's. Okay. A royal fuck. Crown Royal, sour apple, and cranberry. These drinks are fucking terrible. They are so bad. Safa, there was a little bit of rain and quite moderate. Oh, okay. You want to know what sex with an alligator is? Okay, yes. That was a weird name. I will grant you that. It was a shot. I'll scroll back and find it. And I'll actually, it's because it's green. I think that's where the alligator comes in. Okay, I'll actually share this so you can see it. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Sex with an alligator. I guess it's the green that makes it do it. So the actual ingredients: raspberry liqueur, melon liqueur, sweet and sour, and Jägermeister. It's just a fuck ugly shot. Again, shots generally I don't agree with because they're not about enjoying what you're drinking. They're just about getting pissed. And I clearly have no problem with getting pissed, but it's just, you can enjoy what you're doing while you get pissed, honestly. That's my controversial take. Why not enjoy? I'll put another bit of... Man, this orange peel's looking ugly. Baby's on fire. Country people drink too fast. Dude, I don't know. It's a long time since I've been in the country. Thank you. This is actually a new shirt, Safa. I got some new shirts this week, and I've been wearing them successfully. And this is the last of the new ones. I'm going in the wash tomorrow. So now I'm up to... Christ, I'm bordering on having 50 of these cocktail shirts, actually. Okay. I know what I'm going to. I'm going to make a little old-fashioned in my glass, and I know what I'm going to put in it. Okay. Is on fire. Where is my Smith and Cross funky rum? And let's do this. Okay. What's that measurement on there? 1.5. Yep, that's what I want. What did I thought? Yes, actually, Safa, I did get the referendum pamphlet in the mail today. My dinner was the last of a sort of casserole bake thing I made. Cooked up some onion and mushroom and sausage and mix them up with tomato paste, and then it's like some thin sliced potato on top and cover that with cheese. It's actually really yummy. And it made like 3 meals. Now I'm going to funk up this cocktail with some Jamaican rum. Funk it up, man. Pure pot still, high proof Jamaican rum, Navy strength, 57%, and my old fashioned mix is used here. And that suddenly makes the drink very black, very, very black. That's okay. Oh, nice. Mega H had steak and potatoes. CSI, you meant CSIRO, not RSPCA. I mean, yes, I would try them. I like pre-packed meals. CSIRO have put quite a bit of work into nutrition. I had pre-packaged meal for lunch. More often than not, I have prepackaged meals for a couple of reasons. No, sorry. As you can see, I left the cupboard door open. You see all the bottles that are hiding in the cupboard there as well. There's probably as many as are out here. Baby's on fire. Oh, fucking yum. It's good. Yeah, strictly saying, I'm a huge fan of a squirt of citrus in drinks. Like even like seriously, like during the day when I'm just drinking Pepsi Max, I'll put a squirt of lemon juice in it because I think it really elevates the flavor. But yeah, I think Canadian Club dry ginger with a bit of lemon juice is probably going to be quite nice. And if you were the gardening type, if you had some some mint leaves, it'd probably be a nice garnish, like Canadian Club and dry on ice with lemon juice and some mint leaves as a garnish would probably be really nice. Oh, nice. Cooking brisket. That would make the house smell nice. How's it feel more spacey now? Well, no, I mean, the offspring always stayed in their rooms, like online gaming all the freaking time. So they were hardly ever taking up space. Lasagna, mash, and wow, that's a mix. Lasagna and fish. That's quite a mix. Trying out a new place for date night this Saturday. It's quite near a Mexican place we like that we go to a lot. And I go, that looks interesting. We should try that. So it's actually on the train line. And now our train station's open again. It's easy to get. Man, that is a fucking yummy old fashioned I just made. Yeah, Safa, you sound hungry. Lasagna, mash, and fish. And fair deal, man. Fair deal. Just bring and hook in, I say. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Oh, actually, not doing a takeaway night this week because young Mr. Angry is like working every night. He's got a job in a bar in the city. So we don't do it every week. Sometimes when I can't line up because of his work and what I'm doing, we don't do it. So probably not doing it this week. So I'm just going to be watching, probably finishing the rewatch of Andor with Mrs. Angry. And one of the things I love about the Andor series is one of the things I loved about the Rogue One movie. First, just love because they're just exceptionally well done. They're amazing. But second, because these aren't saga characters. Like you go into Rogue One and go, okay, none of these are saga characters. Jesus, they're all expendable. Who the fuck knows who's making it through this movie? And basically the same deal with Andor. You look at the characters and you go, okay, well, the only characters who are definitely still alive when Rogue One happens are Andor and Mon Mothma. So all the others, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen to them? Oh, yes, Alpha. I actually missed the post-credit thing. I didn't realize it was there the first time I watched it. I saw it on YouTube. Ah, yes. Doesn't lemon juice elevate a drink? It's fucking great. Like I'm not joking. I put it in Pepsi. Ooh, Dark Forces is remastered. I mean, I'd love it if they turned Dark Forces into a bit more open world because I fucking loved Dark Forces back in the 90s when it came out. It was a great game. Oh man, that's just a really fucking good old fashioned I made. Yeah, 60 frames per second. Well, it will be interesting to see what happens. Some remasters are worthwhile and some aren't. Rockstar are not getting a lot of kudos for their remasters. Like, I was really excited at the Grand Theft Auto remasters, but then virtually everyone said they sucked. I don't have it. I never got it. And now their Red Dead remaster is apparently not going to change anything, just make the graphics a bit slicker. I mean, I still might get it because I've never played the original Red Dead. It's not even the original Red Dead game, but Red Dead Redemption. I tell you what, even you're used to the graphics you're used to, and so blocky graphics in the 90s used to, it's fine because it's what it used to, but there was actually one task in Dark Forces, and this sticks out in my memory. The blocky graphics made it like, well, how the fuck was I meant to know that? It was a whole thing about an elevator and a light, and it was just like a couple of pixels changed colors, and you were meant to know what that meant. And I was going like, well, what the fuck did that mean? So, no, sorry, this is a 9 out of 10. This is one. Every time I take a sip, that's how I know it's a 9 out of 10. Every time I take a sip, I want to say, "Holy fuck, that's a good drink." It's a good drink. I will have to remember that. I might make that for my YouTube channel. I was over a whole thing in the original Dark Forces. Yeah, it was in a lift, and it was a whole thing, but you had to fucking get in the shaft, and it was, I don't know, it's very hard to explain, but it was very hard to see. Oh yes, actually. Oh, okay. Strictly Sega. If you want lime juice, because limes are quite expensive, look up Super Juice, and particularly a guy called Kevin Koss, KOS. But just look up Super Juice calculator online. He shows you how to get a shit ton of juice out of a single citrus. But you have to have citric acid and malic acid, which you can get from some specialty cooking supplies, and also beer making places have them. So I'm not sure when lime season is, actually. It's lemon season right now. All the lemon trees in my neighborhood are fruiting like there's no tomorrow. So I don't know if it's lime season as well, but it's definitely lemon season. Angostura and vanilla ice cream. So is that vanilla ice cream with Angostura bitters poured over it? If so, color me intrigued. That sounds really good. I just, speaking of potential ice cream toppings, I just made a new batch of my patented spiced apple brown sugar syrup. Fucking kicks ass. That is such a good syrup. I finally used up my last lot, so I bought an apple, sliced it up, covered it in brown sugar, left it for a day, then cooked up some cooking spices, cinnamon, star anise, cloves, nutmeg, cardamom, toast them so all the flavors are coming out, then add the syrup and apples to that and just stew it for a while, and then strain it. Also, eat the apples. The apples taste fucking incredible after that. But it's such a good syrup. It's great in whiskey and rum cocktails in particular, but it's also good over ice cream, pancakes, waffles. I've tried it on all those things. It's really fucking good. Fuck yeah. Again, definitely making that. Oh my God, for my, that's so fucking yummy. And I might use a lighter sugar syrup. Oh, that's so fucking yum. Safa, you're a nutmeg fan? I'm a nutmeg fan. And grated nutmeg over things, like you get a little grater and fresh nutmeg and grated over various sweet treats. There's a whole bunch of cocktails that go really well with grated nutmeg on the top of them too. It's nice because that releases all the aromas and flavor when you grate it. Oh, that's so fucking yummy. Got to come up with the name for that one. I guess I get to name that because that's my creation. Have to ruminate a little. Wait a sec. Actually, there's things like how to name your cocktails. Where was it? There was a cocktail name generator. Yummy cocktails with nasty sounding names. Cheeky cocktail names. Actually, I like the funny. What does this people think is the funniest cocktail names? Sex on the beach, screwdriver, adios motherfucker, moose milk, vanilla ice cream, milk, dark rum, coffee liqueur, vodka, and pinch of nutmeg, crouching tiger, Afghan Jesus juice, Alaska duck fart, drunk uncle, Anna banana, Bahama mama, redheaded slut, blowjob, we've had those, cocksucking cowboy, slippery nipple, hot Mexican hooker, anus burner. Oh, cement mixer is so fucking disgusting. Llama Del Rey, corpse reviver. All right. What was a cocktail name? Generator. Actually, I probably should. Okay. If I do Chat GPT. Okay, continue with Google. What the fuck are we doing here? Oh, it's ChatGPT using DALL-E. Okay, so I'm just going to ask ChatGPT. Oh, fuck off. What should I call a cocktail that's a variation on an old fashioned that has 1.5 oz of honey infused whiskey and 0.5 oz of Smith and Cross overproof rum. See what ChatGPT says. Honeyed cross old fashioned. Name highlights both honey infused whiskey and addition of Smith and Cross while still maintaining a honeyed cross old fashioned. No, give me another one. Regenerate. Honeyed overdrive. Honey, all right. Okay. Honey cross. I don't know. Maybe honey cross. I don't know. Oh, nice. StreamYard advertised to you. Yes. The algorithm's listening to us. Watched a few good movies. Black Moon Rising, Tommy Lee Jones. Okay. Oh, okay. I've seen one or two Harmony Korine films, but I haven't seen Beach Bum. Red Letter Media called Enemy Territory. Don't know that one either. Nice. Oh, that's so fucking nice. I'm definitely making that for my cocktail channel. Oh, that's fucking delicious, actually. Anyway, now I should stop drinking alcohol because it's only a Tuesday night. While I'm still only half Tim Smithed, I'll drink some soda water. Actually, having just talked up lemon juice in soda in drinks, I'm gonna try. So literally just freshly squeezed lemon juice just before the stream. Oh, Beach by Matthew McConaughey, Snoop Dogg, and Isla Fisher. I've heard of it, yes. I actually was seeing a little interview video on YouTube the other day of Matthew McConaughey and Snoop Dogg, and Matthew McConaughey talking about how he didn't want to actually get high filming. Snoop did, apparently. So Matthew McConaughey was meant to have fake joints, like prop joints on the thing. So they're doing the scene, and he's doing like these massive rips on a joint, and it's like they're shooting, and after they're shooting one, there's a break, and Matthew McConaughey's like buzzed, and he just leans over to Snoop and was, "Dude, I don't think those were prop joints." He goes, "No, man, those were Snoop joints." Snoop, for a laugh, swapped out the prop joints with actual joints. I don't think Matthew McConaughey was really upset about it. There's a problematic angle to that. Oh, no. I was going to put some lemon. I already put the lemon juice back in the fridge. So, not tonight. Okay, another night, I might try a spritz of lemon juice in this soda water and see what it's like. Well, that is the thing, Strictly Saga. Most people agree you build up a tolerance. And alcohol's like that as well. Like alcoholics can knock off an entire bottle of booze and only appear like they're half Tim Smith because their body's built up a massive tolerance. Yeah, he must have a huge tolerance, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, goodness me. God, now the idea got in my head. I'm tempted to just duck out quickly and get my... I'm going to do it. I'm going to disappear for like 15, 20 seconds. Grab my lemon juice because the idea got in my head. I want to know if it improves this soda water to have a spritz of lemon juice in it, because it's just very lightly flavored as it is. But this will be quick. So, yes. I mentioned about it being lemon season. at the moment, and lemon trees all around this neighborhood being full of lemons. I was walking home from work from a tram stop, and someone in my neighborhood who had a lemon tree had just sat a bunch of lemons on the fence, like, the obvious, hey, look, here's a bunch of lemons. Someone should have them. So I got them, and I squeezed them today. Lots of fresh lemon juice. Me sody water, got lemon juice in it. What does this taste like? That's not bad. Not bad. That is not bad at all. Ooh, Tricky Sega 80s Night Tonight. Nighthawks, Stallone film, if I remember rightly. CJK Self Defense and Silver Bullet. I think like the only one I remember. Nighthawks is a Stallone film, yeah. Not the Self Defense movie with Eddie Murphy and I guess you mean Dudley Moore? Strict Sarah, just for this, if alcoholics change the booze they drink, I don't think so. Because despite people having all these fallacies about, oh, different alcohol affects me differently, it's like, no, it doesn't. It's like, oh, I get super drunk if I drink X, but not Y. That's not real. That's not real. The power of suggestion. People generally refuse to admit the degree to which they're influenced basically just by the power of suggestion. But they really are. Like, people saying like, oh, I get really drunk on tequila, but not if I drink vodka. It's like, it's fucking horseshit. It's just not true. It's not the type of alcohol. It's the alcohol content that matters. But lots of people don't like being told their weird mental constructs aren't actually real. Okay. That is an interesting bit of trivia, Strictly Sega. Laserdiscs ran from 78 to 2000, same years as Siskel and Ebert. That is a pretty weird coincidence. Were there really Laserdiscs in 1978? Holy shit, I thought they were like 90s technology. But what the hell do I know? So yes, Laserdiscs were US, Japan. Yeah, you get them in Australia for a few years. They never really took off in Australia, and then DVDs came out, and DVDs went off the charts in Australia. Australia loved DVDs. So many DVDs sold in Australia. It's just more convenient, like fucking size of an LP, Laserdiscs. They were just kind of awkward to handle and store, and DVDs were size of CDs and were just so much easier to handle and store and whatnot. Bigger in Japan than US in terms of population. They're just thinking of Tom Waits. I'm big in Japan, big in Japan. Yeah, Dreamcast was not a huge hit in Australia. Did exist, not a huge hit though. So what's that, Strictly Sega? What was popular? I think you meant something else. I don't know what you mean by DC. Oh yeah, so yeah, VCRs stayed popular in Australia for a long time because you could record stuff off TV, and then recordable discs came out. Wasn't that a game changer? So I didn't. Oh God, I think I've got a spindle of recordable DVDs still that are blank because I never recorded anything onto them. You know the song Strictly Sega? It's very catchy. Tom Waits in his gravelly voice. Because I'm big in Japan, big in Japan. Oh, I say DC was Dreamcast. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. I think I have a whole bunch of comedy shows recorded onto DVDs. Like, um, I went to a whole bunch of comedy showcase nights, recorded them with my video camera, and then burnt them onto DVD. So I don't think I ever threw them out. I could probably find them. So it was like Australian comedians from 10 or 15 years ago. It'd kind of be funny to get them out and watch them back and see what was regarded as funny 10 or 15 years ago. Oh, yes, widescreen TVs. That was a whole thing. I actually had I had a plasma screen. Plasma screens didn't last. I had a plasma screen TV and it futzed out one time, and I found someone who would actually repair plasma screens that I did repair, and they said, here's a thing that kind of anyone could do. And I started YouTube, and we were talking about YouTube, and he was like, would people on YouTube want videos of how to fix this at home? And I was like, yes, they would. But I never did it with them. And yeah, after they repaired it, it lasted a few more years, and then it futzed off again. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm getting another one. And so how long have I had that TV? I've had my current TV. It's a Sony. It's more than 10 years old. Like, it's not 4K or anything. I got no problems with it. Like, you can get much bigger, higher resolution TVs now that don't even cost that much. But it's just like, you know what? There is fucking nothing wrong with this TV. I'm sticking with it. What's funny? Watching music vids, 2000, going nuts on CGI, and oh yes, videos from the 80s, 90s up to 2000 that had computer things like Money for Nothing. Remember that Dire Straits? Now I need to look that up. When did that come out? Dire Straits. Money for Nothing. I got to look that up. Oh Jesus! Apparently the vinyl for Money for Nothing goes for a few dollars on eBay. When did it come out? 85. Okay, so that's super fucking old. And let me get some images from it. Dire Straits video. I'll try and get a large image. This will do. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so Dire Straits had a lot of money. So what I'm going to show you, this was cutting edge computer graphics in 1985. That is like incredibly expensive. I'm not even joking. That is incredibly expensive computer graphics in 1985. You can see it's all built on polygons and not very small ones. But that was like a mind-blowing, really expensive computer-generated video clip in 1985. Oh, I kind of like that, Strictly Sega. 2012 Plasma, because they were best for Laserdisc modern video. Yeah, didn't they? Don't the old Plasmas have better blacks than the more modern TVs? I have too many tabs open. I'm just closing a fuck ton of tabs now. I see, Safa, that was very expensive. You look at the highest end computer graphics today, and that's what that was in 1985. Yeah, again, all through the 90s, it looked like that. That's the thing. In 1985, that was extremely high end graphics. Tang Song, hello. Okay. You know what? I haven't had a chance to have a go at someone in a long time. I'm going to say you are a mindless fucking moron. You are a gibbering, worthless fucking poetry. Vote no. All that means is you're a brain dead, shit eating, bigoted fuckwit who honestly, I know Australia is a proud cricketing nation. I just immediately think of a particular use for a cricket bat and your stupid fucking thick skull. I'm just throwing it out there. You are worthless, shit-eating garbage, absolutely pathetic, contemptible scum. You know what? I haven't had a chance to just fucking go off at someone on a live stream for a while. So I really fucking thank you for just stumbling in, being a worthless, sniveling pile of shit. You are a contemptible, worthless, just festering garbage pile. You fucking suck. You're worthless, you're garbage, and I vomit you out. But on a more intelligent note, Strictly Sega, plasma TVs, people watching VHS, comb filter with separate RGB. Okay, see, technical shit. Yeah, I have this vague memory of when there was the choice between plasma TVs and LEDs, and it was something like I have this vague memory of people saying the blacks on plasma TVs were better than the other technology. Good Spirit, hello, good morning. You're off to work. Please take care on your day at work. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. I deeply appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day at work. So, this or no, I just thought I'd revel in some pathetic, worthless troll. Just invigorates me a little. And it was nice to just fucking unload on some worthless pond scum. It's just a gives me a nice feeling. Because fuck ignorant, bigoted morons. Oh yes, and Strict Sega. That's the other thing. Current LEDs and OLEDs and whatnot, way better than the original ones. Yes. So I am probably stuck thinking of a time 10, 15 years ago. Because when you're old, that's how you think. Because, I just remember the old days. So I rebrand my cocktail channel as Cocktail Grandpa. Hey, Good Spirit. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is good. Cocktails. It's my bar. This is my son's former bedroom. He moved out, and I took over and set up my bar here. So this is where I stream from now, rather than the kitchen. So it's all good. Safa, there's no probably. That was a gross, bigoted, right-wing fuckwit that I just had to go at. Yeah, Safa, plasma TVs, old enough to drink in pubs. Should we say nowadays modern devices purely digital don't need to have the ability to make old features text. Yeah, it's it's very funny how like when you I'm also thinking of gaming, like we get retro gaming, people do pixel games, but the pixels are really sharp edged. And in the old games, the 90s, the pixels weren't sharp edge because the CRT monitors weren't sharp edge. So it was a very different experience. Hey, Big Pat, how you doing, buddy? Yes, streaming's just data. Blu-rays are just data. Yeah, no analog signals. Yeah. Yeah, just thinking of analog, like records from the early ones from the early 20th century, and even it's the same basic thing of the Thomas Edison wax reels. It's the stuff where the groove has little divots at different levels, and the needle going over it vibrates depending on what's in the groove, and it makes sound. It's incredible. Oh, yes. So it's your birthday tomorrow, Pat. I won't be streaming tomorrow, so I'm going to wish you a happy birthday now. Special birthday boy. Oh, yeah, no. See, Shuki Sagi, don't be sorry. I'm into it. I think we should all nerd out on the things that we want to nerd out on. I am a big encourager of nerding out on the shit you want to nerd out on. Sorry, there's some raucous carrying ons happening up the other end of the house. Don't know what that's about. But, it's happening. All right. Oof. I don't think I mentioned, I went to a whiskey tasting on. So, no, I think I did mention it because I tasted the whiskey. There's a distillery called Bakery Hill, which is actually one of the older whiskey distilleries in Australia. The dude running it started it like 20 odd years ago. And that's about the oldest modern whiskey distillery in Australia is only about 30 years old. Heine, yes, I am finishing at 10, so we'll be finishing at the same time. Sorry, is it today is your birthday, Pat? Well, I guess we're wishing you happy birthday today then. Why did I think it was tomorrow? Happy birthday to Pat. Happy birthday to Pat. Happy birthday to the most feared assassin in the criminal underworld of Australia. Happy birthday to Pat. Chungus. I do genuinely love that question, which I've had the angry Aussie persona for Christ, not far short of 20 years now. And my answer to the question is always gestures vaguely towards everything. It's just like, because every fucker who tells you you shouldn't be angry are usually doing something that you are entirely justified being. And yes, I'm based. Yes. Oh, that's Pat. Do you want to come on for your birthday? You haven't actually mentioned it. I think strictly say, and he's probably not the only one who wants to see you on. You're the birthday boy. So for now, we're not getting raided. That's just occasional people come in on Twitch. If there's a raid, people usually say they're doing a raid. And again, because it's really fun. Also, Mr. Chungus, I should see Safa's watching me on YouTube. I use a service called StreamYard that lets me restream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. Most people watch me on YouTube. Okay, so Big Pat, you want to come on? All right, I'm gonna put the link up here. Come on, and we can say happy birthday to Big Pat. I'm going to get my soda water with lemon juice. It's actually quite tasty. Shite. Probably not as tasty as Pepsi Max with lemon juice. I'm a big fan. But I'm not going to drink Pepsi Max just before bedtime, because it'll keep me up with the caffeine and all. Mind you, I did get this thing because now they're allowed to have caffeinated Mountain Dew in Australia. I was in the supermarket the other day and there was like they do random flavors of the drinks. There was this melon flavored Mountain Dew and it was the caffeinated Mountain Dew. So I got a bottle and it was actually pretty nice. It's sugar-free, so many fake sugary flavors, and tasted a bit more like fake strawberry than fake melon. Justin just got back from the gym. Good to see you, my man. And yeah, good for you. Enjoying the gym. It's all good in the hood. Oof. So I'm just like, I'm trying to stay responsible. Like, yeah, okay, we're like half Tim Smith tonight. I just keep it to that. As much as I don't know. For all the and again, I think it's important to always acknowledge alcohol is a severe social ill, and alcohol abuse, alcoholism is a very dangerous thing, and don't do it. He's the birthday, but wait, where's I can't see him. It's like the connection's not working. Birthday boy.
Hey!
There he is. Good play. You got to adjust your camera.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
There he is.
That.
Right, getting a weird noise at your end, but that's okay. There we go. Yeah, and I'm maybe 2/3 swim. I don't know. Your internet connection's a bit funny tonight, Pat. I've got a feeling it's not necessarily gonna sustain. You keep freezing and weird noises happen. Oh, there you go. You disappeared. Wait, can I get you back? There you go. I'm not sure that. I don't know why you can hear me. You got headphones on. It's like, oh, no, your internet's just, yeah, it's like bush internet. It's just. I say he's trying again. I don't know. Is this going to work? He looks like Judge Dredd at this point because we can't see his eyes. And it's just, hey, Mizm, how are you doing? I see. I don't think Pat's internet's playing very well tonight. Now we're not getting any audio. It's all weird. And we're getting like... No, it's not really working, Pat. Oh, he's gone again. No, I think Pat's internet's just not working for us tonight. But that was the birthday boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is actually a new shirt, Mizm. And just because you brought it up, I'm going to show it off again. I just got this in last week. Yes. Nice powder blue. That could be it, Strictly Sega. He might have been torturing robots. It kind of sounded like torturing robots there. So yes, Mizm, I got. Oh, it's late. I'm going to bed. I actually did have a couple of drinks. Technically, no martinis, but I did have some in some elegant coupes. So yeah, because you mean no cats on the shirt. I've got cats on about half a dozen shirts. Really, the fun one, which I'm probably going to get this summer because I've seen a thing, is like an angry drunken duck. I'm probably get Western Victoria. I don't know. I think he's like northwest of Melbourne. I think. But yeah, it's the whole thing. So yeah, sorry, no martini at this point. I'm drinking soda water with lemon juice in it. Oof. Chicken shirts. Well, I don't know if I've seen any chicken martini shirt. I have seen chicken shirts, just not chicken martini shirts. But there are these ones I've seen of like an angry drunken duck, and in fact there was a matching set of the first one I saw. The shirt was just like a kind of surly looking duck with a martini. In fact, look, I can, rather than saying it, I can probably show you. Mizim, I don't have any new projects yet. Who the hell knows what the future brings, but I don't have anything new yet. Oh, yes, Canadian whiskey, dry and lemon. That actually does sound pretty good. Let's see. All right. I'm going to get one of the shops where I get these shirts from. See if I can find the cocktail duck. But they do have a fucking bunch of shirts that I quite like. But now I'm really going to try and stay strong and not get any more until summer. Cocktail duck shirt. Not Etsy. Fuck Etsy. Adult duck costume. Trying to think of what the other. Wait, maybe if I look at my email. Actually, maybe I should just fucking look at Facebook because Facebook promotes these ads to me. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, I got Facebook memories and I'm just going to have to share this. Because it also reminds me of something I was doing today. Where's the thing that came up? Sorry, a picture showed up in my Facebook memories. Here it is. So I'm just going to share this picture. Heini, good night. Picture of Haiti. This is actually, we were in the city, and this is, God, how many years ago is this? 10 years ago. Pink pop-up store in the city. Pink pop-up store in the city 10 years ago. And we had a bit of fun posing on things. That also reminded me, I was just looking at my podcast app today, and it's still like my old podcast, which I haven't done anything on for 3 years because I just kind of decided there were enough white guys, cishet white guys on the internet with opinions, and nobody needed mine. So but yeah, it was kind of funny. I listened to an old one where it was me and Aidsy talking about QAnon conspiracies, and it was like classic Aidsy because he would just talk for a very long time without saying anything, and then he would say something that was complete bullshit, but say it really confidently. And like over some, it would be some basic, easily checkable things. He'd be completely wrong. And I mean, we were talking about QAnon, and it was basically who or what Q was. And he started saying the Q is blah, blah, and he was just completely wrong. And I went, no, that's not what Q is. Q is the person who's posting the stuff. And it's just like, he would just make shit up. Yes. This site might have the martini duck. Let me have a look. Duck, 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 duck. There are a lot of duck shirts on this site. I want the Surly Martini duck. Which site? Oh, now it's fucking lobsters and sharks, which I guess are vaguely related to ducks. There we go. Cocktail. Cocktail shirts, duck shirts. Man, there are some good fucking shirts that I don't have. Like, I thought, seriously, because I got 40 of these shirts, I thought, okay, I've got all the good cocktail shirts. Then I go on one of these sites, and they've got a fucking shit ton more cocktail shirts that I don't have. There's some really good designs that I really like. Anyway, so I have been foiled, and I have not found the angry martini duck that I wanted. And yes, strictly saying, AZ would also divert to 20 other topics anyway. But it was really fascinating to listen to this one again, and it was just like, he could just talk for a long time without saying anything, and then say something that was completely wrong, but say it with quite a bit of confidence. And Safa, yeah, AZ would have been a great politician in that he would have been a terrible politician in that many of the politicians are terrible. Was that a pat back? We're going to see if we can connect with the birthday boy because his internet wasn't helping before. What are you
Hello.
doing? That sounds great. Okay, suddenly it's all working,
Yeah,
Pat. Nicely done.
yeah. I'll fix out of that. It's easy.
Good man. Good man. Fixing it all up. What did you do for your birthday today?
Morning. Yes, today. Bored.
You were bored?
No, yes, is it today? You know that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, yesterday I birthday party.
You had a birthday party yesterday.
Yep.
Okay.
I 36 now.
36.
Yep, now.
Wow. Okay. It's your second 18th birthday. There you go. You can go to the
Today.
pub. You can go to the pub twice now. That's okay.
Oh, I don't know.
If we split you in half, there'd be two 18-year-old Pats.
Hey, you, man.
I'm sure that's how it works. That sounds scientific to me.
Yeah, my
Sounds good.
friends,
Yeah.
my friend Matt, this is me. The money.
Nice. Money.
Yeah,
See, that's the best present. Someone just giving you
yeah.
cashola. That's the good stuff right there.
And this one.
Oh, gift card.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to get something from EB Games.
Yeah. My sister bought that yesterday for me.
All right.
For my birthday.
All right. So you have to think what you're going to get from EB Games.
I know. Look, see tomorrow.
Got to check it out.
Yep.
Check it out. All right. Well, again, happy birthday to you, Pat.
Oh, thank you.
Good to see. Glad you fixed your technical problems anyway, because that was very weird.
Yes, it's this. It's that.
It's all sad.
Yeah, they're on a what? So that's this.
I just thought of something else.
What?
All right, I really want to find. This one. Yes, I really want to find this angry duck shirt because there's one of the shirts actually had a matching shirt and shorts.
Duck.
That could, it was like an angry duck drinking a cocktail. And
that's duck. You know that?
It could be my summer look, I think. An angry duck drinking a cocktail.
What's this? Red, black. You know that?
Oh yeah. Sorry, oh god, what are these sites doing? I'm trying to. They're just making my life difficult because I saw the thing once, and now I can't find. Where are we? Search cocktail. Oh Jesus! What are you doing to me, website?
Man.
What's it doing to me? Okay, okay. Why would no? Stop it. What the hell? What this website just doesn't work. Okay. Oh no, there we go. Duck.
Hey, you're old.
No, yeah, I'm old and I can't work websites. Mind you, geez, you can get a lot of duck. No, it's not showing up. Well, there was a T-shirt that showed up that has the slogan, "It's like my mum always said." What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's
That's
so weird. That's so weird.
Oh yes, Stricky Sager, I did hear that about Netflix. they lost a lot of Aussie members because they banned password sharing. 1 in 3. Again,
So that's
it's
right.
hard. I did see those media reports. It's hard to be sure how accurate they are. I don't know what their source is, but yeah, everything's gone very screwy with streaming services. It's unsustainable as it is at the moment. Very, very difficult to know what's going to happen going forward. But, you know, we struggle on. Oh, oh. Okay. So I was actually just flipping through which one? Prime, because Prime has some very weird stuff on it. And it's kind of funny, like if you just start flipping through stuff on Prime and then you get some weird 80s movie, you click on that, and then when it gets fun is you go down to people who watch this also watch this, and then you get really weird stuff, and you click on that, and then it gets people who watch this, and it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder, and you get really
That's
strange.
weird.
You get really strange low budget stuff from the 70s and 80s. Also, actually, Prime actually has old science fiction from the mid 20th century, like really, really bad science fiction from the 1940s and 1950s. Sorry, I love that. As a summary, Strictly Sega, Prime has a lot of indie films. They're the fucking same. Cold open and start with a strange quote. That feels very 90s. That feels very 80s, 90s indie films that do that.
I said 60s.
You like what do you like 60s movies or 60s music?
You know that. The roll songs. You go good songs. You know that.
Oh, you like 60s songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's very good 60s music. No doubt about it. A whole range of stuff. That's when music started getting good. Oh no, okay. Strictly Sega, you're saying those crappy movies are actually 2017, 2018. That's not good. Okay. That's it. Hey, but you know what? We have reached, it's 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna sign off on Pat's birthday stream. Again, another happy birthday to you, big guy. Very nice to have seen you here and say hello on your birthday. Very nice to see you. But I'm going to go sleepy bobos. And like I said, tomorrow night I'm probably going to be finishing Andor and whatnot, and 90+ % likely to be here on Thursday. I can't think of anything that would stop me being here on Thursday night, but nothing's certain in this world of ours. I'm Strictly Sega, I enjoyed tonight as well, possibly also because I'm half cut. So so lots of happy birthdays for Pat.
Thank you. Thank you.
So see all you fine people another time. I hope you take care in the meantime. But I'm going to say bye for